Well, hello there. It's the 17th of July, it's week 32. What did we learn and what did I do in this week? Well, the first one was the core story. I went into the biggest developer here in Cape Town and I worked with them on their core story, and everyone got involved. There was huge team interaction and it was amazing to see the lights coming on as to people working on their core story and how much momentum it created for the team, for the environment. And literally, this will be the catalytic change that will help this company double their sales. It's so exciting to see. It gives me so much energy, so much positive feedback. And it was awesome to see that energy within the team and how it created and was starting to transform that team. And you know that results are just a matter of time when you've got that type of focus and that type of intensity from the team. The second thing was Clem Santa. Now, you know, I'm a big believer that to be successful in the world, you've got to learn from the best. You've got to constantly be modeling them. I went along to presentation by Clem Santa. Clem Santa is the leader worldwide on literally strategic thinking and scenario planning. And I went along to a presentation by him and also by Justice Malala on the future of South Africa. I'm very interested about where South Africa is going and what the future was. And you know, the synopsis was, he was about 40% probability that the world was going to go through a difficult period. There were basically 4 different scenarios. So he gave a 40% probability that one. He gave a 20% to fork lightning, which is where literally the emerging economies will do pretty well. He had about a 20% for new balls and then a 10% for literally where the world goes into a double dip. So I think it's very important. I'm going to do a webinar on this. It's very important that you watch that webinar as to the impact, because then he took it down from a global level and he took it down to South Africa, and about a 50% probability of us staying in the Premier Division, which is where South Africa is in the top 50 nations, but a 40% of us falling into the second division and a 10% of us literally going into anarchy and being an unmanageable failed state. And again, for me, this stuff is valuable. You need to know what's going on worldwide. You need to understand it so that it can help you make educated and informed decisions. The third thing that's exciting, I launched my new business, the virtual webinar system. It's basically where I go into companies and I help companies and people that have amazing amount of knowledge, but they want to go out there, they want to share it with the market, they want to be perceived as expert. It comes across with the education-based marketing. And my virtual webinar system, in conjunction with Leon, will provide them with both a live solution and a recorded solution. And so we launched it, and I went out and I helped my first client, and we had an amazing response with regards to that. The fourth thing is the webinar. I actually recorded my webinar for the Ultimate Business Mastery Solution. That's the Tony Robbins product. It took me 3 days, a tremendous amount of frustration because I was learning new stuff with Camtasia, but I'm very proud and very excited to say that I think I've put an amazing product together, full of information, full of value, and then using Leon's virtual webinar system and the webinar system that we've created, we'll be able to use that so that people can get that information and then it'll provide an upsell for our product and for the training. Another thing I did is I went along and I spent time with a gentleman by the name of Mark Berger. Now, Mark Berger has literally been a professional speaker since 1996. He's an amazing soul. As he says, he's got 1 foot in the West and he's got 1 foot in the East. Because what he believes in, that he's very business minded, very business orientated about getting results, but he's also in touch with himself and his human reality and his emotions and what he wants to achieve. And I went to see him just to understand who I am and how I can get a better understanding of myself so that I can have more fulfillment in my life. And it was fascinating about what he spoke about with regards to India and everything. And we really came up with some concepts of how I can add value to him and how he can add value to him. So again, it's another example of hanging around peers that can pull you up, that can teach you, and you can add value to them and they can add value to you. Then I had a meeting with one of the biggest estate agents, and literally I've been working with them since October last year. I know that we can add massive value to their company. I know that we can give them something that will give them the edge and literally help them double their sales. But it's been very difficult trying to understand exactly what it is they're looking for and to be able to provide them with the solutions. But I've had the perseverance. I continue to persevere with them, and the more I speak to them, the more convinced I am that we've got the solution to help them, and also coming up with ways to solve problems for them and literally find them solutions so that we can show them and their team the value in terms of how they do it. And then lastly, as you can see, I'm here on this magnificent beach in Cape Town. The weather for the last couple of weeks has just been absolutely stunning. But so what I did on Friday, my goal number 12 is literally to spend time with Kelly and for her and I to enjoy Cape Town like we're leaving in the next 4 months. And so I decided to surprise Kelly. I got her a bottle of champagne. We went down to Llandudno. We literally had sundowners on the beach at Llandudno watching a magnificent sunset, and then I took her out for dinner in Hout Bay. On Saturday we went out to Franschhoek. They actually had the French Bastille Festival, and her and I and a whole lot of friends had an amazing day there, tasting wine and food and listening to music. And then on the Sunday I went out with my mates and we played golf. We have got a monthly golf tournament. So I definitely think rule or goal number 12 I'm taking and making the most of this Cape Town environment, taking advantage of our friends, our family, and living down here by the beach. What could you do? I listened to something this morning that was fascinating, and it literally was, happiness is a choice. You have a choice to be happy. Hopefully this inspires you. Hopefully it motivates you. Share with me your stories. But for another week from this magnificent backdrop, I'm going to leave you. Cheers.